Well, hello and welcome to the beginner section. So here we're going to go through what you need in order to get to the beginner section, or who this beginner section is for, just to not to waste your time and to get you to the places that you'll need. So first we're going to go through who is this section for. Before we're gonna start, you will probably interested where the section starts and where the section ends. Where the section actually starts from this video right here, this lecture right here, and ends with your first video upload lecture. So it is quite a few lectures, quite a few videos that you are gonna go through, and this section is made for specific type of people. If you are in this type, then you need to go through this section. If you think that you are not, and if you think that you have done all of those things, I still highly suggest you to go through these lectures, because I'm confident that you will still learn some new things from this section. If you think that you are above this, if you think that you don't need this, then by all means go to the intermediate section, which starts with the video called Introduction to an Intermediate. So you can go there right away. But who is this section for? So this section is for the people who has the YouTube user, meaning that they are registered, they have a Google account, and they can just access YouTube as a user. If you don't know how it's done, well, this is a very, very basic computer knowledge, creation of the Google account. I will not teach you how to create a Google account, because this is the thing that you need to have and that you need to know. Despite this being a beginner section, this is the beginner section to the YouTube, not beginner section to how to use Google. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, I cannot teach you this. This is a very basic knowledge. You probably know this already, but if you don't know this, I highly suggest you to go through Google and probably just ask someone how to create a Google account and how to use it. If you don't know what Google account is, you maybe know this as a Gmail account name. So if you have a Gmail account, or what's the real name, Google account, then you probably are already a YouTube user. All you need to do is just log in to the YouTube, and that's it. Very, very, very simple and extremely basic thing that you probably already know. If you have it, good, great. You are on the way to start. But this is section for the people who has no YouTube channel. What do I mean by this? Everyone who has a YouTube user, everyone who has accessed YouTube with a Google account, they automatically have a YouTube channel. In the past, you needed to create a separately YouTube channel. Right now, you don't need this anymore. You already have a YouTube channel when you log in on your YouTube account. That's already, you can upload the videos right away. By this, I mean that people who have now no set up YouTube channel, meaning that you don't have a logo set up, you don't have a banner, you don't have an about section, you don't have any videos, etc., etc. So you don't have a thing that you would call a YouTube channel. You have a YouTube account, but no YouTube channel. And of course, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you shouldn't have a YouTube videos, not a single video. If you have a YouTube user, this means if you don't have a YouTube channel, if you don't have any YouTube videos, then this section is for you. So if you are one of those, then okay. If you have a YouTube videos already, and again, if you think that you will not learn, you want some advanced stuff, some intermediate stuff, you want some things to get you going and scaling up, then by all means, you can go to the intermediate section. But again, I highly suggest you to go through these lectures as well. So what is the goal of this section in its entirety? Because all the sections that I'm going to talk in this course, in this class, has their own goal. Because I highly think that you need to have separate goals for each sections in order to get you going. And the goal of this section is to create a YouTube channel and upload your first video as fast as possible. Why is that? Why this is the goal? Because the most difficult thing in the YouTube channel's journey and your YouTube journey is to create a YouTube channel, because you are getting into an unknown territory. You have no idea what's going on. You don't have anything about this. You don't know anything about this. And this is an unknown territory, and I will try to get you through this beginner type to give you all the knowledge that you need, only the knowledge that you need to make your first video. Because when you get your first video, you will learn from the stuff that I'm going to teach you here, that the first video will be the very worst video they will create because it's going to be the first. And then you will learn everything from that video that you will create. You will know exactly where you need to go. So this means this section is made to give you only the knowledge you need to make your first video. No more, no less. You're gonna go through this section, and if you follow this section according to lecture by lecture, in the end of this section, you'll have a YouTube channel created, and you will have a YouTube video uploaded on your channel as well. I highly suggest you to leave all the knowledge about the YouTube that you have outside of the course, because here we're going to go only through the things that you need. Because you probably have seen, I've watched a bunch of videos maybe on the YouTube itself about teaching the stuff that's gonna feed you the information, all the information, a bunch of different information that you don't need when you start, my friends. So just follow the lectures, because this lectures is going to give you all the information that you need to start your first video. And of course, in the later sections, in the later videos, we're going to expand this knowledge more and more and more and more to accumulate as much as possible from the YouTube. Well, congratulations on the starting of the introductory section of the beginner section, and let's just go and let's just create our first video as fast as possible.